Oh, he's fucking dying.
I almost puked. Oh, what's up, everyone? I'm Novakistan.
Not keeping that as a start. Hello, everyone. Trentia here.
Novakistan here.
And welcome to the sadly final episode of Valhalla.
Oh, man, the screen is still... Oh, man, I wasn't ready. I finally just looked. Damn it. Damn.
So we have a few things that we're going to do here. First of which is going to be checking out the bad ending. I've been playing through this the past few days before work. This game goes by really quickly when you don't have to voice act or like read anything.
Yeah, I'll bet.
So we're actually doing like two things at once here. So okay, so we have to buy the Kier Mickey poster, which you're going to do. I'm also going to buy the PC9X. And where's that video game? Unless we just have a video game with it, I don't remember. I just remember I had to do something with that.
Was it the sorted cartridges?
Oh yeah, you're definitely right. But I guess at the same time, let's just buy everything. So unnecessary. Fill the room with all the clutter. That's the achievement I just got. Yeah, look at
There's
this fucking
so
room.
Many things.
Yeah, and
oh, man.
not enough money for rent. Also, I found this out. So after you buy the shoulder massager,
Yeah.
if you click on Jill.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Do you watch me masturbate?
But we're going to play some Model Warrior Julianne. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this for some reason, this just goes to 60 FPS. So I'm not going to do... because, okay, I think this is pretty hard. I was watching some videos on YouTube about, like, like what to do. But, yeah, it's just a little shmup.
TIE fighters.
Basically, TIE fighters with eyes. We can call them eye fighters.
Eye fighters.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just a little
You just hang out in the corner?
I have to move at some point, I know. I had to switch keyboards for this too, because I don't have arrow keys on my other keyboard.
Oh, right, yeah.
But yeah, so this is like
That's
the
a
safe stretch thing on the corner. Oh, fuck.
Fun little thing for them to put in the game.
Well, I got one of my hits. Yeah, this goes on, like, I don't know, the video I watched was like 4 minutes, but like a lot of that was also fighting the boss at the end.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, there's an achievement for beating this. So we got an achievement for starting this, but there's also an achievement for beating it. And also, this song is really good, by the way. I've been doing inventory at work, just finished today. So yesterday, I threw this soundtrack on for me and my coworker to enjoy. And this song came on. I was like, damn, I don't even remember hearing this. Like, is this like we picked like every song at the bar? So what the fuck is this? And spoilers, it's for this.
Huh. So what is the prerequisite to unlock this game?
All you have to do is just buy the PC9X and then buy the cartridges.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, there's actually kind of a little bit of interactivity that like we just failed to do. Like in the bar, you can click on the TV to change the channel.
What?
Yeah.
Ah. I wonder how I do that on the Switch. I wonder if I can tap the screen or if just
maybe
move the cursor.
Yeah,
oh, that'd be cool.
Is it a cursor-based thing on console?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you probably just like put the cursor over it and like hit whatever. A. Oh fuck.
Yeah, you got pretty tricky there.
Yeah, so I'll probably just end up getting this like on my own time. I'm not gonna spend time doing that here right now.
But that is cool though.
Yes. Yeah, like I said, like the game just goes into 60 FPS. It's crazy. Yeah, so yeah, we're here for the bad ending. We're definitely not going to make enough money today. Let's just go to work. And I also made sure not to summon any of the secret clients, so we'll have to do that later.
Whoa!
Yes, welcome to Life on Fast Forward.
Oh my god.
Yeah, crazy, right? I don't even know why I'm looking. I know this. 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. Is that 8? Yeah, mix. I'm very efficient making beers now.
So how do you fast forward the game?
On PC, it's control.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no idea what it'd be on the Switcherino, but I'm certain there's a button for it.
Well, if it's a function in this, I imagine.
Yes. Yeah. Also, when I was in my things going on yesterday, so like I have not stopped thinking about this game since we had finished this.
Oh, big same.
I rewatched the trailer for Nirvana, and our little shithead Dawson over here is in it.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's only visible for like a second, but he's blurred out.
But he's certainly there.
But clearly the dialogue is Donovan D. Dawson.
That's outstanding. Ideally, it's a little more connected than just sharing the same universe then.
Yes. So now we know have money for rent. Whoops, I clicked off of the game. Your rent contract is now invalid. Please vacate the place by February or discuss a renewal with your landlord. Jill couldn't pay her rent. This will distract her at work.
Oh, no.
You want to read the text?
The alley where you found me is pretty comfortable.
Quiet, you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that's not good.
Oh, boy.
I mean, yeah, nothing would really change there. But, okay, I wonder what being distracted actually means then. So we're on the 30th.
Oh, yeah, man, I forgot about streaming chan.
Hit K, make chat go.
Oh, so I can't see it!
So there's that achievement. Oh, evicted. Holy shit, that's new low for me. Okay, yeah, so we don't see what they wanted.
Oh, no.
But we know that Betty wanted a beer because we've been reading, and I also have the power of external notes.
Oh, I see.
So I wonder, is that going to be like every time we get a drink order?
Maybe.
We're going to be distracted? Knowing my landowner, I'll have to wait at least a month for a new contract. Yeah, that's crazy. And that's a Bloom Light and a Bleeding Jane.
Huh. So I wonder what kind of impact that has on the rest of the day, or if that's just how, like, I don't know, like, what does that mean? She'll be distracted. Like, she'll be distracted. Like, what does that mean? Is it just different dialogue options, or like you have
when
a
you're
higher
distracted,
chance
you don't see, like, you don't get like, oh, like a Bloom Light and a Bleeding Jane. You don't see that here. Instead, Jill's in her thoughts. So,
oh shit! So, okay.
Yeah, so it's a punishment for the player for not doing the thing. I shouldn't have skipped October's rent to buy that Wi-Fi router dildo. Wi-Fi router dildo?
Hold on, let's think about the mechanics of this. That Wi-Fi router. So, like, you're doing your business with your router. So your internet is not as trustworthy when Jill is in your house.
Yeah, when Jill's Jillin'.
So Trenty and I were snapping earlier, and we both happened to yesterday. This song came on in our listening to the soundtrack.
This particular song right here. That's about stuff like yeah.
This song came on. I turned my shit off. I just because I was about to leave work anyway, so I threw my earbuds back in the case and I was just done. I was like, I don't want to listen to this.
Yeah, but meanwhile, as I previously mentioned, doing inventory with my coworker, and I threw the soundtrack on. This came on, and I was just kind of like, I looked at my coworker at one point. I'm like, coworker name. I'm like, this is kind of getting to me right now. I'm like, I'm gonna go walk into traffic because this is getting to me at work.
It's odd how profound the memory is so fresh, and it's just a video game. But man.
Okay, so sorry. Yeah, it was this particular song, not the one that just started before this, because I'm an idiot. It was this one.
Then different one for me. Then there was that one.
Yeah, no, yes. When this song came on, I was like, oh god. Look, you know, if you want like I don't know, a sliding scale, which makes no sense to anyone with no context, I was more sad about this game ending than I was Persona 5, and that's like counting my first time, because I didn't really care when I beat Persona 5 the first time. I felt a little sad, like, you know, a little emotional when I started up Strikers and like seeing people again, but otherwise I just didn't give a shit, and that also carried over to Royal. Although the last day having the song that like plays during it be the whole thing you hear, which is like one of my favorite songs on the soundtrack. That's a little like, no, that you son of a bitch, but you know, that's the whole thing, right? Like, you know, shit seems hopeless, but you find hope in a hopeless world.
I guess that's what this whole game was about, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, when you boil it down to brass tacks, this game is literally about Jill getting a letter, and then the game ends after she opens said letter. It all revolves around the letter.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways, to think I'd be evicted. They are pretty ruthless. They don't even allow you to skip 1 month. I was 2 months late already, actually. Jill. At least it wasn't because you spent too much money on useless stuff, right?
Did you mean all of it?
Right? About that? Forget it. I don't want to hear. Let's go to sleep. Tomorrow you'll regroup and think what to do next. Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here by the... Whoa, your bed is huge. Queen size. Considering I live with a guy for at least 4 years. You can get lonely, but also really comfortable. Just like single life, I guess. Hope you don't mind sleeping with me, but there's not enough space for the futon in here. I haven't slept in a mattress in, over 2 years now. That can be good for your back. And bad for my morale. Anyways, good night. Nighty-night. Yeah, it's a bad ending, huh? Bad ending.
I was gonna say, look at her fucking judging Ash, and this is what she's wanted ever since these bitches met. Come on. Yeah, it is.
Where's my reverb? Need that?
Oh yeah, you gotta hit it.
It's hot in here. Having her hug me certainly doesn't help. I don't want to wake her up either. She looks so comfortable right now.
She'll wake up with a kiss.
I wonder if Boss will let me crash in her place. Oh well, let's just try to sleep a bit and...
4?
No, 4, go away. No, you piece of fur, don't you dare sleep on my feet. I didn't have to have the echo on that one, reverb on that one. So yeah, okay, so we were both extremely scared about what a bad ending was, especially because if you haven't seen the picture for that ending, like the achievement, it's kind of like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? But it's fine. It's much more pleasant than it would seem.
I had quickly assumed that a bad ending would mean like things with Gabby don't work out, like someone dies maybe. You play too much like Mass Effect and Star Wars and shit. Like a bad ending in those games really is not a good time.
Okay, now the next thing we're going to tackle right now is...
Oh, man.
I have correspondence that the Anna start thing, there is more to that, and it is about expending all of the dialogue options. So we have read this before, so I'm just going to go until we get to the first dialogue choice, basically.
I think... I think this like sprite, as it were, of Jill is my favorite in the entire game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
there's something that's very telling about it because like we assume that this comes after the good ending, right? So this like she's there and she's because she's claimed victory over. Yeah,
this happens like right after the New Year's party.
Right. So in my head, it's the good ending. And there's something like elated about her eyes. Like she's not mad that Anna's there. It's just like, okay, we're doing this. Let's do it.
Just what are you? A cute girl. Well, that's not what I meant. Well, I'm also from a Catholic family, although I'm not religious. Not what I meant either. I'm also very gay and like girls a lot.
What?
I should have figured you wouldn't take the question seriously. Yeah, but did you think that maybe those are the answers I have? I guess so, yeah. There are things I know about myself. Why am I like this? Or why am I like this is not one of those things. I got out of the hospital, got hit by something, and here I am. Why I'm in the state? Hell if I know. Sorry if I sounded rude. You were just your charming usual self, Joe. Well then, my turn. Do you like your boss? I do. I think we may have read this, but whatever. No, do you like your boss? Both you go to a romantic dinner. The mood is right. Do you say you love her? Well, the mood escalated. You're both new in the room. Do you have sex?
We did not read this before.
Yeah, we did not. Why so hesitant all of a sudden? Because you took me off guard? No, that's not it. Joe, do you really like your boss like that? I do.
Oh.
Okay, let's say you have the chance to have sex with Blondie's sweater pups. I do it. Do you see the hesitation now? I can't believe you just have a teen crush on your boss. It's not a... You like her and love her, but hesitate at the thought of fucking. You admire her and want her with you, but won't go deeper. It's called friendship. Edging on teen crush. Let's move on to the next question before you short circuit. Okay, so I do like how it's grayed out if we clicked it before. That's very nice.
That is nice. So we're already on the advantage here.
Okay, why am I the only one that can see you? Don't be so pretentious. You're not the only one that can see me. You're the only one among the people close to you. Still, why? Beats me. I don't even know why I'm like this. I do have a theory, though. Maybe the ones that can see me are the ones I wish could see me. How so? The day I entered the bar, I thought you were cute. Maybe I wanted you to see me so hard that you were able to.
Huh.
It was hard to contain my surprise, to be honest. I've tried to get some people to see me, but maybe something holds me back. So you make those things happen with your mind? It's still a theory. I don't have any solid basis for these speculations. I mean, Beth could see me, so... Who's Beth? A very nice girl. Speaking of nice girls, what's so cool about your boss? How so? What makes you all giddy about her? Well, she's so strong, you know?
I was literally going to say she's a dommy mommy.
Not only physically, but mentally too. She's steadfast, reliable, charismatic, fun to be with. She's everything I'm not. She makes you feel safe while you're with her. I mean, how can you not see it? I haven't spent enough time with her, I guess. Jeez, you got pretty excited there. Maybe. There we go. Have any hobbies? Did you have any hobbies? Do not talk about me in past tense. Do you have any hobbies? Well, back when I had a solid body, I liked tabletop games. Really?
You just talked about yourself in the past tense.
Well, when she had a solid body. She's still here, but she doesn't have a solid body anymore, you know? Yeah, like the one where you push someone on it, raise her legs, and... That's when we were playing Monopoly. Anything for Athena Avenue. The only things I remember I liked doing were pranks. No shit. It's so fun to see how people react to them. The setup, the deception, the payoff, it's like art. Right. I did have some limits though. If I know something would make someone cry, it's out of the question. If it puts them at any risk, it's out of the question. And if it causes trouble to too many outsiders, it's out of the question. That sounds sensible. Of course, pranks are no good if only the prankster has fun with them. Then you're just a bully. Any prank you regret doing? In elementary school, I hid a bee in a boy's backpack. He was allergic.
Oh no.
Nothing terrible happened, but yeah. My turn then. How was the party? I was busy. You? Busy? I can be busy. I mean, I saw you get your big moan and talk about cucumbers. But that was a break from other stuff I was doing. Is this here another break? This is a well-earned rest. Good for you. The party was fun, not a crazy thing, just a chill time. Food, drinks, and friends, and a couple of dogs. Boss almost burned the place down setting off her totally legal fireworks. Gil brought his girlfriend, and I still can't believe who she was.
Oh.
Dorothy brought some acquaintances too. Really nice people, if a bit gaudy. Alma and I...
Kissed.
What? You and Swear Pups what?
Kissed.
Nothing. I just realized how nice it felt to say I have friends. Holy shit, that's some corny ass line right there. It's true though. It's the first time the friendship has felt real. There are people I can trust, people that trust me, people I can get invested into outside my family. And that's such an awesome feeling. Like I said, that's goddamn cheesy.
Let Jill have her love.
That said, am I your friend, Joe? Maybe. Give him more time. No, but seriously, you and Sawyer Pips did what? Take pics. Boring. Were they nudes? No. Boring. Well then, next question. Well, you're yawning. I sure was saying boring, so it must be because of the hour. I'll let you be for now. We're just cutting to this. Oh yeah, we have to go through the rest of the trees. So, have you met anyone else in your state? My state? A ghost. I ain't no ghost. Poltergeist, imp, brat, you know what I mean. Hey, I've met many rarities in my current state. Like this weird thing I keep seeing popping up in my field of view. It flies everywhere and sometimes tries to touch me indecently.
Double, huh?
With someone like me? No, not yet. Although considering I don't even know why I'm like this, who knows? I might have met someone already. The closest thing is that Brad, I guess, but can't think of anyone now. You do know dropping vague pronouns like that is annoying, right? I'm just thinking out loud. Don't think too much about it. If you want to think about something, what are your New Year resolutions? I have none. That can't be right. Everyone has New Year resolutions. It's the only thing that reminds people that they want to be better. Even if they don't do any of the stuff they say they will. But it's the wish, the intention that counts. Yep, can't think of any. Lose weight? I'm fine. Quit smoking? Hell no. Speak more with your parents? I'm good. Make this cat lose weight?
Whoa.
That sounds like a good goal.
I wholeheartedly disagree.
Oh? Crap. Did you just... I did nothing. You just pretended your cat talked. Did not. You did! Quiet. Well, you're yawning. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll let you be for now. What do you like? So, what do you like? Girls. Boys are icky. Alright, so... Lesbian confirmed. Bi confirmed. Cat confirmed.
She did say, like, I'm really gay a couple minutes ago.
Also true, yes. That's not a wrong answer, but not the one I was looking for. So, likes in general? Mm-hmm. Well, I like pizza with lots of mushrooms. Disgusting.
Oh, yes.
I like stockings that go up to the thigh. I like long hair even though I prefer to have it short. I like small animals, but I like really big ones more. I really like flowery perfumes. I don't like stuffed animals, as weird as it sounds. I like tall girls, or at least those taller than me. I also like the smell of freshly cut grass. I like the sound of a cat's purr. I like to laugh and make people laugh. And of course, I like you or I wouldn't be here. That's a concise list. Speaking of likes, do you like what you see? Come again?
Oh.
Do you like what you see? If you saw me on the street, would you hit on me? I doubt it. That's a lie and you know it. I wouldn't. Liar, I'm hot. Nobody's denying that, but I wouldn't. Why not? For starters, I'm not one to hit on strangers, let alone hit on a girl in a fucking sailor uniform. Like you wouldn't fuck a girl in a sailor uniform. Do you mean... I mean that in any way the phrase could be taken as. Let me rephrase this then. Would I be able to make you look at me so hard you couldn't avert your gaze? Yes. Happy? I am. So much in fact, they'll let you ask something else. So, how long will you keep fucking with me? I don't know. We haven't even started. You wanna?
Oh god.
Can you do anything in your current state? Finding out would be half the fun, wouldn't you say?
Oh my god.
Fucking with me, pestering me, appearing out of the blue here. Will you keep doing that? I can answer that, but first I need you to answer something. What? Do you hate me, Joe? Isn't this like the third time you've asked this? Then maybe I haven't gotten a clear answer. You made me spill some drinks that were discounted for my pocket payroll. You still sore about that? I really wanted to curry that week and the stun left me broke. There's also the fact that your jokes made a fool out of me too many times. Not to mention that your existence is mind-breaking. If you're a hallucination, then I'm going mad and that's no good. If you're not, that opens up a whole new can of worms. If you're a ghost, then science has to rethink where it's going. If you're something else, then what? How? Why? Not to mention you turn anything into innuendo and might be too horny. Go on. But I have no reason to hate you. Your demeanor is no different from many other regulars at the bar. Hell, talking to you is fun, in a really messed up way. I don't feel like your actions come from trying to be mean, and you're cute. So yeah, I don't hate you. Well, to answer your question, yes, I will keep bugging you. Can you at least keep it here instead of the bar? Then I would be doing a good job of bugging you, right? True. Glad to know you don't hate me. It's fun to be around you, and I get sad if I annoyed you that much. Don't push your luck, though. Well, you're yawning, I am boring, must be because of the hour, boo.
Get out of here, you body-shaming slut.
Okay, so that should have been everything, I think, right?
Interesting.
I feel like that should have been everything. Let's see. But for me, yeah, humor. Yeah. Starting to start drinking. Are you drunk now? Yeah. Truth is such a weird thing.
Oh.
It can change as you learn more and more facts. What if those facts change? What if the facts get tampered with? Do you trust the source of your facts? Is that trust keeping you blind from the truth? Truth and trust are always tied together. And it's with that in mind that I give you this advice. From now on, if you want the truth, you'll have to trust me. See you at Trace Alicia's.
What? What does that mean?
That is okay. So that I'm going to assume that was a picture of Anna with the crutches, maybe. But
yeah,
that whole thing goes hand in hand with those pictures in the folders.
I was wondering if that. Yeah, I was going to ask if that had anything to do with those.
Yeah. So as far as I know, like those photos just kind of got added in like updates with like no context. But those are probably all teasers for, I'm assuming whatever this project that Sukeban is currently working on, they are like teasers for that.
So is this next project also set in this universe, or it just happens to be a teaser in general?
Don't know for sure. I'd have to like look more at the things, but yeah, all I know is that those are teasers for that project, I believe.
Well, that's cool.
All right, so now the only thing left to do is do New Game Plus stuff, but I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll just cut to whenever anything of importance happens. All right, so just because I don't know what's going to happen when we hit New Game Plus, let's figure out what happens. Let's load it.
Wait, no. Oh.
Okay, so yeah, this is the same as always.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah. Why didn't I show up on the TV? Guys get old if you're peeling too much, you know?
Oh, God.
But no matter. Thank you for playing again. Don't worry, you won't be punished for choices made in past playthroughs. This is a fresh new beginning. Almost fresh at least. Jo will have all the money she had at the end of last time. She'll keep everything she bought around lock, too. That means she can potentially be a millionaire but remain the same poor bartender.
Sad. Deeply sad.
Well, suspension of disbelief exists for a reason, right? Oh, but deaths will still show up, so be careful. Did you get all the endings yet? Here's a couple of tips. Leaving Jo homeless or not is the first step towards at least one of them. So yeah, it tells you how to get the endings you have not gotten.
Well, this is cute.
There's two of them that rely on being a top bartender to the buff sweetheart, and the cat-eared beauty. Of those two, one needs you to be patient with the pompous buffoon. And that's Ferlio, I think. The other one needs you to serve the busty droid what she wants. The other busty girl, the blonde one, you should get hers as long as you're not an asshole. And Becky should be easy as long as you remember what she says.
That's so sweet.
6 different endings. Can you get them all? Already did. Sorry for all the chatter. Let's pretend this never happened. Game start.
I like how I just fucking... Whoa.
That's it. No more tequila season ramen before the afternoon nap.
Whoa, what?
And what the hell are you chewing on for? Is that a letter? That is so funny. That is different. Okay, whilst trying to research something a few days in advance, in game, Novaxan found something out. So we're gonna serve Ingram here a sweet drink. He's gonna give us the most maximum price for one, I think.
He certainly won't.
So there's only one price I could be here. All aged and mixed.
Somehow I'll still figure out how to give you only $100 for this. What's this?
Something sweet.
But I didn't order this.
I just felt like you needed it.
All right, I'll take it. This crack house is a bar?
Hellhole crack house.
It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here?
I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, Mr.
Ingram McDougal. Enjoy your piano, man.
I'm gonna give you a sparkle star with all of the karma training that I can add.
Oh my god. This is not what I asked for.
You look stressed from seeing my boss. Sweet drinks can help with that.
Fine. You know, all these sweet drinks remind me of my ex-wife.
How so?
Whenever she saw me in a foul mood, she'd take a candy out of her purse and give it to me. Then she'd smile and say something about sweet stuff helping.
Sounds like a nice woman.
She was nice up until we had our daughter. A couple of weeks after she gave birth, she just up and ran away. Left a note about everything being too real or something like that.
Then is my serving you sweet drinks resurrecting bad memories?
Not really. The good times I spent with her won't go away, even if even if she acted like a bitch in the end. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here.
Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly?
That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver.
Wrong! Blue fairy.
I imagine Joel just saying that in front of his face and fucking spritzing something into a cup. It's cool that they have the alternate dialogue for Jill saying stuff too.
Yeah, right?
And you think this'll make happy or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, lady, what's your opinion on the White Knights?
Opinion? Can't say I have much of one. I haven't had enough encounters with the White Knights to form one myself.
What if I said one killed my daughter?
Oh God. Really?
It happened about 4 years ago. She was just outside her school when a chase occurred between a psycho and some police squad or whatever. She just so happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What happened?
Sadly, nothing dramatic happened. Nothing like the psycho taking her hostage and the squad bulldozing through her. The squad passed by her. One of the members hit her to move her out of the way. She knocked her head against the wall, and when she fell, killed her instantly.
Damn.
How do you feel about them now?
Don't take this the wrong way, but nothing's changed, really. I haven't interacted with enough White Knights to form an opinion on my own. If I started judging groups based on only a few examples, I'd be against all of them because one of them went rogue.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm in the same boat.
Eh?
I wasn't looking for retaliation against White Knights. Just the theft that killed her. So I spent some money to get the name of the bastard and then some more money to have him killed. The guy I sent brought me his head as a proof and his cycle was closed. Or at least that's what I tell myself every day. On one hand, I feel satisfaction knowing the guy is dead. On the other, I feel empty. The hate I felt for that guy, the sadness for my daughter, all of it gone. I spent so much time irate that it kind of burned away any feelings of sadness.
I guess I know how that feels. Sometimes something happens I know I should feel mad or sad, but I can't muster it, and that worries me.
I've tried to see if I can stir some feelings into myself. For the past 3 years, I've hired this girl to dress up and act like my daughter for a day. She even arrives at the same time she would have come back from school. For as long as the day lasts, she makes me feel like I should take care of her. But at the end of the day, when she's gone, I feel nothing. Nothing at all. I just want to be able to cry for my dead daughter. Is that so much to ask?
Maybe you shouldn't force yourself. Emotions will rush in when you least expect it, and mourning doesn't necessarily involve lots of tears.
Yeah, maybe I should try that sometime. Although, you know, I could have been lying my heart out, right?
Huh?
Everything I just said could have been a big fat lie on my end. I could have also lied about lying. People lie, lady. Never forget that. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Please come again.
Don't count on it.
Wow. See, that's so interesting. That like
I wonder if
just...
that'll skew dialogue with Say later.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I doubt it, but maybe.
Okay, so here is the first thing we do. So Kim just woke up and is all like, "Oh my god, I'm in a rape dungeon." But we're going to serve a special kind of drink here. 1 Adelhyde, 1 Bronson extract, 2 Delta, 3 Flanner Guide, 5 Carmatrine. We have a Flaming Moai.
So you just have to know that this is a thing.
Yeah, I don't know how you would know this is a thing otherwise.
The game manual, maybe?
No,
Some shit
there's
like
no
that?
manual.
Like Metal Gear Solid? Oh.
But like, I don't know, maybe like there's something that we'll get in like the store or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we serve that, nothing's gonna change here, but this will summon the first secret client later on in the game.
You know what's really jarring is looking at all of the dialogue scroll past and be like, man, we read all this.
I know, right?
Holy shit. We read a movie script of dialogue.
Or I guess you could say we read a book of dialogue.
I guess, yeah.
He's how it's a visual novel. Oh, hey, yeah, we don't have to buy anything because we have all that.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, if we go to the store, we have a third page now.
Whoa!
There we go, yeah.
Is this more
Dreams.
music?
Yeah. So we have that. I won't buy everything. This is I want to keep us some money, I guess. JC Elton's we're looking to right now. Oh, we can buy You've Got Me. Oh, and Believe in Me That Believes in You. Oh yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, let's read this. Hopes and Dreams, the title screen music. It's a tune you're hearing right now. Safe Haven. If you ever feel homesick, here's the tune of Jill's Room. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Through the something. The tune of a certain shoot 'em up. Did you find it yet? Okay, yeah. So that's Model Warrior Julianne.
Yeah.
The usual tune that plays at Valhalla before Jill changes the music. It's so funny. It's called Last Call because it's when the bar opens.
Yeah.
Yeah, a certain song that plays during the final moments of the game and its credits. From the conversation, the song that plays during special events outside the bar. Yes, You've Got Me, the one that plays while drinking at Jill's apartment. A New Frontier, an album missing its disc, but there's still a download code for A New Frontier. The Girl with the Iron Heart, a comic that comes with the download code for the song The Girl with the Iron Heart.
I'm reading something about Dorothy, and I thought I caught it the first time, but I wasn't sure. It says, in one day, Dorothy enters and yells, finally, the Dorothy returns to Valhalla, which is a reference to when The Rock would show up in WWF and be like, finally, The Rock returns to New Jersey, or whatever. I fucking love this game.
Hey, are there many gun for hire types in this city?
Not really. It's maybe 2 girls and 3 guys, myself included. Why?
Yesterday, there was this client talking about how a white knight killed his daughter.
Oh.
Said he sent someone to take care of the guy, that the hire brought back the guy's head. So I want to know if it sounds familiar to you.
Can you give me the guy's name?
I'd rather not, no offense.
None taken. I don't behead my targets. It's too messy. If they ask me for its head, I generally just give them the whole body. But that story sounds familiar. I think I know the guy that handled that job. If it's who I think it is, then it's a fellow who goes by Sanders.
Sanders. Now that I think about it, Jamie's not your real name, is it?
To tell you the truth, I don't remember my name. My real name, or how to speak English. It might as well be Jamie for all I know.
Oh, I see.
Something wrong?
I just realized how easy it is for me to get a hold of dangerous information from dangerous people. No offense.
None taken. It was easy because I know you won't do anything with it. I wouldn't be so open about that with anyone else.
You flatter me.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking how troublesome it'd be for common people to get rid of a human head. Shit, he might have lied after all.
A little bonus factoid for everybody, I guess. A question about Valhalla. I recently finished the game and I believe I got all the secrets, but I noticed in the early development screenshots, Stella was supposed to be colorblind. Is this still the case? From the developers. This is still a fact, even if the dialogue no longer says it.
Huh.
Stella is colorblind.
Interesting.
You're welcome. I don't know if we knew this or not. Deal uses the word Oklahoma as a safe word if Beatrice Albert tries to start a fight.
I don't think we knew that.
So, you play the game, I'll just be reading the wiki, okay?
Okay.
At one point, Alma asks Jill if she can speak French. To this, she responds with Mon aguacer est de plein d'anglais, which translates to my hovercraft is full of eels. This is a reference to a sketch from Monty Python's Flying Circus, which will be the second or third time this game has fucking gone flying circus on us. Jill is pretty good with tongue twisters. She can say, how can a clan cram in a clean cream can? I'm impressed that I did that once. 4 appears as the main character in Sapphic Pussy Rhapsody, a short novel written by Fernando Damas, alongside Anna Graham.
Okay, so just for reference, I don't know how much of it I'm including here as I snip between stuff, but Novak is just reading wiki pages, and I'm loving every second of it. But
yeah, okay, good.
Right now, Alma wants a classy drink. However, fuck, how the hell I have to go scroll back up to figure out how to make the flaming moe again. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. Yes, this should not incur a penalty. Let me just double check what this says. This flaming moe or someone's secret client team, contrary to what I've seen posted on the guides of the wiki, will not prevent you from getting her ending. Okay, so yeah, that's all good, but whatever. We have summoned the second client with that one.
Dorothy's appearance shares a striking resemblance with Aegis from the game Persona 3.
Really? I don't.
A striking resemblance, my friend. Mainly the parts connecting Aegis' shoulders to her arms having the same design as Dorothy's headband.
Oh, she's gone. Oh, that reminds me. Apparently, I need to look at the jukebox. Actually, I can maybe just do it now. No, okay. Because the jukebox apparently says it's done by the Kirijo group.
Oh.
And that's Persona 3 as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
I guess I'll find out. Okay, I'll take a good look at Dorothy next time she's here. We're gonna just drink 6 cans real quick before we start.
You let me know when I need to start reading.
Yeah, I'll let you know because
no more trivia.
I believe it's going to be the same up until a point because like just drinking will add like an extra thing before she talks about her circle of friends. Okay, so I show myself getting drunk, but yeah, if you're drunk, you get this extra dialogue here during the scene. Say, boss, how do you like them men?
Them men. 2D.
2D?
Yes, I don't mind anything as long as that thing is cute or 2D. How about you?
Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just want them stable, and now?
And now?
I don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. I also stopped caring about them being successful. I realized half the time they'd have no qualms about cheating with me or on me. And I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become.
Not become stable?
There was this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated. He started being physically ill. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I smoked on the bed after sex.
The bed could catch fire, you know?
Not you too.
Yeah.
I kinda envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons.
You okay?
I'm fine. It's just, it all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off Lenore lately.
Oh, man.
She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh. She had a good position and was stable. She was also smart, caring, and why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize?
Oh, man.
Maybe I should. Maybe that'll make me rest easier at night, get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but, ugh.
Hey, Jill, have you tried thinking about clothes for 4?
Clothes for...
Listen, I know how you must feel. But you can't let all that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by those thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, thinking what kind of clothes you can put on 4.
Yeah. You know, boss? Okay, so this just circles back to what we've read. But yeah.
That is heartbreaking.
Yeah, especially when you go get it to the second time, like after you already know what happens. And
yeah.
That is the moment where Jill's like, maybe I should go and apologize. Which, you know, maybe she's had that thought before, but it's like you know that, you're like, oh fuck, no. She just died.
Open the letter. Oh my god, I just look over and there's a fucking nightmare.
Okay, I have to pay attention to this fucking jukebox.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Key Rejo group. That's fucking hilarious.
The character's design and name are based on a character of the same name written and portrayed by James Stephanie Sterling.
Wait, which
and
character?
Then there's this Virgilio, sorry.
Huh.
And then
I guess I can see that.
Someone asked the developers, does Jim Sterling gave you specific details about his alter ego, or did you just develop a specific personality suitable for his story? We took his Virgilio persona, actually, best exemplified in this video, which is
yeah, you know, I guess it kind of does look like Sterling. Okay, yeah, so that's all the same. It's all the same. Bleeding Jane. You don't get no Bleeding Jane. You get a sweet drink. Brandini for Mr. Ingram.
No, I would love to talk about my dead daughter and wife.
Here
we go again. Don't worry. I'm actually in a not foul mood for a change.
Right. So, where do you work, Mr. Ingram?
I don't have a specific job, but there's this, network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions and that's all they need. Recently, I've been working with this Celia girl, working on some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day.
What's that about a network?
All those nerds know each other and they recommend me. I don't ask questions and quickly learn what to do whatever they need.
Huh, sounds nice.
It's pretty monotonous at times, though. Why are you giving me that look?
You're just more cheerful than the last time you came.
We all have good days and bad days. Today just so happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams.
Okay, so we have heard this stuff before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Full stance on that. Yeah, okay, yeah, this... Oh, did we... I don't remember if we read this specifically, but... I mean, maybe?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
His life's just that weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I guess go back to reading.
Yeah, like you know anything about life.
All right.
Give me a Zao. Don't give me anything. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
You're gonna get a sugar rush. Bitch.
You're gonna push this man over the edge.
I'll let you off the hook this time. So, where's the red comet?
My boss, she...
Jill, 4 is headed your way. Oh, that's...
That's my point.
It was red.
Yeah, Donkey and the cat. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
I remember my daughter wanted a cat. I told her she couldn't have one. She went and fed some stray that passed by the house. Mozart, she called him. Even after all these years, that cat still passes by the house from time to time. Hunts a couple of birds, sleeps in a tree in the yard and leaves. My wife is devil nowhere and my daughter's playing with her grandparents. Oh. How pathetic can I be when the only creature that hasn't left me is some fucking stray cat? Meow. What? He was stray too.
He is.
Figures. Alright, I'm gonna take my leave here. I don't like eating or drinking surrounded by animals, and that cat.
Please come again.
As if.
You still came back, though.
Hey, look, cool.
Shut up and leave.
Even if you purchase the Kira poster for Jill's room before she shows up, Jill will not recognize her at all. I thought we kind of realized that, because I think you bought that before as well.
Yeah, I think so.
If you make her drunk on day 1, she will show her another emotion.
Oh?
On day 2, after Donovan's second order, Jill can ask about how this interview with Kira Miki went. He asked the following question to Miki. How big are your tits? Is it true that you don't wear underwear on stage? Are you still a virgin? Miki took it in stride and answered 91 centimeters depending on the costume and no. Kira Miki is the only character in the game to have an official voice actor, Adriana Figueroa. Adriana sings the song Shine Spark, Life Beat of Level, and Your Love is a Drug as the character Kiramiki.
All right, so what did it say about...
it was the headband, and that was similar to the something on the other.
Yeah, because like I saw the headband before, and I was like, kind of, but like I never was like, this must be a Persona reference. Because like I see this, and I'm like, oh my god, like that, like when I first saw it, I'm like, that looks like Makoto Yuki a little bit, but
Yeah. Oh, here we go with this shit again. That's what I thought too. When the part-timer Shiba appears for the first time when introducing itself, Dana interrupts him with, "It doesn't matter what your name is," which is another reference to the WWE superstar Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Another wrestling-related reference comes in the form of "to make you humble" after Jill says that wrestling is fake. This is a reference to the Iron Sheik. May he rest. Oh, here you go for you. Dana makes a brief appearance in the game Anno Mutanatum?
What the fuck?
The word at the Nest Bar in Port City, even almost confusing the protagonist Anne with the Valhalla protagonist Jill.
I haven't been there yet.
Oh.
All right, time for Truth or Dare. Rules are simple.
All right then, rules are simple.
Yeah.
You know the rules. Yep.
All right, pick someone. Dorothy. Well then, Dorothy. Yes. Truth or Dare? Well, let's go with truth. Is there anything you have rejected from clients? Those who want to roleplay with mutilation. Ugh, huh. I mean, sure, I can take off my limbs with no problem. I do that for maintenance every now and again. But I'm not okay with doing it for clients, because first, that leaves me defenseless, which I cannot allow by any means. And second, half of the time, the roleplay involves a violent scenario. And there are some behaviors I won't reinforce, namely non-consensual violence of any kind.
Fair.
Interesting. Alright then, my turn. You, Sweater Pups. Me? Truth or Dare? Dare? Man, you're brave. Or stupid. Okay, I want you to say in the most sultry voice you can muster, Admin Override. Okay. Admin Override. Happy? Yes, very.
Seems you caused some collateral damage here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't mind me. Seriously, guys? Well, let's see. You, the dog.
My name is...
Yeah, whatever. I want you to bark.
Well, I haven't picked Dare.
I said bark.
Bark.
I asked you to do it, not to say it.
Barking. Hey, if I bark, then I'm the king of the bark, because I'm barking.
Seriously, Bill? Yeah, I have a lame sense of humor, whatever.
All right, my turn. Hey, Jay, truth or dare?
Dare.
Then pet me.
I'll pick truth.
Okay. Why are your nails so thin? Your nails. You won't be able to dig with such flimsy nails.
All humans have nails like these.
Wait, they do? How do you dig?
With shovels.
You guys are weird. Why are you so reluctant to pet him?
Call it a gut feeling. I wonder how long until the food is done. And now, Gillian. Okay then, Gil, pick your poison.
Truth.
How did you get into the city? How did you end up here of all places?
To be honest, I just wandered aimlessly for some time. Stuff happened and I went from place to place. Eventually, I came across the city and stumbled upon the bar. Almost like it was destiny.
Huh.
Hey, dog. Truth! What's your owner's name? I'm not revealing it. It might be Tom. It might be James. It might be something else, but I'm not revealing it. What I can tell you is that my name is...
What if he's called Tom James?
Who told you? Okay then, who's your owner, G?
It's Boss. It's Dana, right? It's definitely Boss.
Oh, am I calling him Buzz? Whatever, you take it from here, Jill.
I'm getting hungry. I don't remember who I picked last time.
Dana?
I don't know. Sorry, when I was playing earlier.
No, I mean, like, I would pick Dana because she hasn't really done anything this time around.
Boss.
I'll pick Dare.
Can you lift me with just your non-mechanical arm? All right, you can. Please put me down.
Oh my god. Well then. Hey, Gil, truth or dare? Can I really pick? Let's go with dare. Okay then, please cross your arms. All right. Now turn a bit to the left. I mean my left. Oh. A bit more. Now stand still for a second.
Boss, is that a picture?
That it is. Nope. Not even same race. Sorry for the trouble. You were comparing me to a pic? Yep. Can I at least see it? No. Fine.
What the fuck is that? A bell? Food's ready.
Finally. Let's go.
You guys go ahead. We'll have a quick smoke outside.
Careful.
You haven't saved it like 7 days.
7 days.
Yeah, so now originally Kim would show up here. Maybe she still will. Oh, out of memory. Good thing I just saved. Holy shit.
Oh my goodness.
I know I've been fast forwarding everything, but you don't gotta do that. I gotta put Discord in front of my fucking thing real quick. I'm just gonna take this, I guess. Unless you want to, but okay, I guess. I'm just gonna read this and then see who it looks like, then go with from there.
Okay.
Excuse me, is this the Valhalla
oh, wait,
bar?
Shit.
It certainly is. Welcome, what can I get you? Yeah.
Whoa.
An old friend. A certain drink might bring Dana's old friend to the bar.
Dana's sister?
Dana's old friend?
Look at her.
Actually, I'm looking for...
Lexi!
There she is.
I'm looking for some stuff. I'll be with you in a second.
Don't worry, I'll just have a drink in the meantime. So, you're Jill? You know me? I've been keeping in touch with Dana ever since she left Neo-San Francisco. Neo-San, what the fuck?
No.
She always talks about you, about her sister, about her friend in Panama, about her sister, and about this dog she picked up from the street. A dog? Yeah, I think she called him Gillian. That can't be right. First I've heard of this dog. Yeah, she told me he appeared at the door looking very pitiful. And she always talks so happily about him and about how he opens up to the people around him. She's even asked me for help finding where he came from. So, a dog, huh?
Achoo!
Did you hear something outside? Probably just a dog sneezing. What can I get you? Let's try the fringe weaver. On it. All right, let's get her a fringe weaver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I'm
6,
glad
7,
you
8,
took
9.
it because I was literally just gonna give her Dana's voice. And just have them fucking Dana back at each other. Well, hey, it's been a while since I've seen you in the San Francisco PD. Yeah, it's been a while I've been doing this bar thing. What's up with your stupid bowl haircut?
A fringe weaver. Seems right, thanks.
Sorry, my office is a mess, so I can't let you in right now. I'll just go buy some...
Take your time. This is the first time I've seen her get excited about someone. Well, I guess it's been almost 7 or 8 years since I last saw her. She had a brief stint with me at the Neo San Francisco Police Department. Huh. Another thing to add to the oddly adventurous past of my boss. I can't picture her as a policewoman, though. Well, she was more of a collaborator. Everyone in the department acknowledged her abilities, and she helped us from time to time.
Oh.
She was authorized to come with us, but couldn't act by herself. She didn't have a gun or a badge, but she did have a radio to stay in touch. And I'm not gonna lie, she was one of the best backup partners I've had over the years. She once took down a band of punks with nothing but a loaf of bread. A loaf of... yep, sounds like boss. She requested that the next loaf have sesame seeds. Something about it hitting harder. So her penchant for swinging bread loaves like swords is not just some weird habit. And how'd you end up with the police, of all places? Her old league, the Grand Slam Fighters, was fighting against the NSFW. NSFW? I was there because I needed to ask the owner of the league a couple of questions. But then a fight broke out. Many drunkards joined the fray not too long after. I was going to start evacuating the place, but before I knew it, she had already subdued the troublemakers. I asked for help with the rest of the case. One thing led to another. Oh. I was afraid that she might have become involved as an alternative to jail time.
No.
Nah, she's not that kind of girl. So you came all the way here for a visit? I'm in the middle of some investigations, actually. I don't think the Neo San Francisco police has any say on whatever happens here. Nah, I'm not in the police anymore. Just a simple private investigator.
A private dick.
If you came all the way here on a case, you can't be just a simple private investigator. Fair enough. You wouldn't by any chance have heard about a group called the Swap Spiders, would you? First I hear the name, sorry. Don't worry. Say, let's try this sugar rush. Sure. What if that's the thing that Gil's a part of and that's why he's outside?
He's swapping spiders with other fucking delinquents.
Here. Yeah, this is what I've heard about.
Alright, fuck it. Let's just hit a bar and chill.
Boss, you own a bar.
Doctors don't diagnose themselves, Jill.
I guess you're right. Wait, is she? Calm down, you don't need to overdo it. We're not dating anymore. Wait, she what?
Fucking called it.
I was bored, she was lonely, we gave it a try. It didn't work. We broke up after less than a week.
Huh. What didn't work?
She was too uptight.
She was too Dana.
I don't know if there's such thing as too Dana.
Too Dana? On our first date, she got her head stuck in a bucket. Didn't even came down to the hardware store getting the thing off. Oh, too Dana. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Anyways. I haven't seen you in person in a long time. And you have to leave before New Year's. I don't want to make a mess.
Don't try too hard. Seriously, don't. You'll make a mess.
Let's just go outside and drink, Hassie.
I came all the way here to drink Hassie? I have Hassie at home.
Hey, this stuff is like caviar here, thanks to the import rates.
I'll take your offer then.
You go ahead while I grab some ice.
Okay. A pleasure to meet you, Jill. Please come again. Hey, boss.
Yes?
Lexi said something that got me thinking.
The relationship?
No, actually, you got me curious. Do you swing that way, boss?
Cuteness knows no boundaries.
Right. Anyway, what got me thinking is that she thinks Gil is a dog.
She does?
Yeah, when you talk about him, she thinks you're talking about a dog.
Gil is patrolling nearby with Nacho and the other dog. This will be fun.
Just don't overdo it. Here's a sweet drink for Ingram.
Sweet drinks are made of pears, given to the guy who come back twice.
Here.
Here we go again. If you're actually worried about how I'm doing, I'll have you know that I've been taking care of that Mozart bastard. He enters the house, sleeps on the couch, eats my food, and leaves until the next day. So yeah, now I have a fucking hobby.
I said nothing.
You got me a sweet drink.
Could have been a mistake on my side. You look happier, though.
Needing to feed a ball of fur that never stays in one place. A cat that doesn't even catch mice. Leaving hair everywhere and scratching the furniture. Yippity fucking yay. I don't think I want to explore your fucked up definition of happy.
Come on, cats are fine. Just the other day, my
Sorry, not interested in your crazy cat lady stories.
I'm not a...
Yes, you are. The change in the tone of your voice, the glint in your eyes. You're a crazy cat lady through and through. I bet you deluded yourself into thinking he's your baby or something.
I'm not deluded. He is my baby.
Okay, give me a fringe weaver.
Sure.
Sure thing. Fuck you.
Have another sweet drink today. And 3, all Asian mix. Here.
Right. Seriously, though, I don't know how people deal with cats. They're like that one roommate that never talks and just uses your house as he wants. And he's always rubbing himself against my leg and...
You seem to be enjoying yourself.
Like hell I am.
What you do. You wouldn't talk much about the cat if you didn't like him. There's nothing wrong with cats, you know? For example,
No cat lady stories, please.
Hey, you started it talking about your own cat. You've also been talking like every little thing he does is magic. And I haven't asked about the cat at any point. And I'm the cat lady?
If I order something sweet, will you shut up?
Let's give it something sweet. I never read to shut up, though. This is great, dude.
I love this.
He gets a blue
Who knew
fairy.
that Ingram would add such a great depth to the series, post-series?
Yeah, right? Here. As I was saying,
You told me you'd shut up if I ordered this.
I never verbally agreed.
Well, I got a drink. I'm out.
Hey, Mr. Ingram,
What?
I just wanted to say that you look healthier, happier. I'm glad to see you like that.
So?
Nothing. Leave and say you won't come back, even though you probably will.
Yeah, well. Fuck you.
That guy tires the hell out of me. Oh, that was great, dude.
I loved that.
Let's see, not here. Weird. I swear the tracks led here. Oh, I'm at the bar. Well, that's nice.
On a hacking pilgrimage, serving a certain drink to a hacker may bring another hacker to the bar. Can I get you something?
Let's have a Brantini.
Wow. Sure. Hackers love these things, huh? 2, 3, 1 Carmetrine, all Asian.
Helps them hack faster.
This seems right.
And what about you here?
I think it's better if my name remains a mystery for now.
The registry says error? Huh?
Oh, was it supposed to be Alice Rabbit?
The money's there, but the registry can't display a name properly? No, this guy's a hacker, so...
Well,
It's another character from that 2064 read-only memories game, so...
oh, okay.
Still, what brought you here, mysterious person?
I'm following Alice Rabbit's trail. I want to know how deep the hole goes.
Trail?
The massive leak of White Knights inside the info from 2 weeks ago made it to global news. Curiosity got the best of me, so now I started seeking the trail of the transmission.
Do you work for someone then?
No, you could say it's for fun. Alice Rabbit is quite the urban legend and I wanted to study it.
I see. Hey, would you say Alice Rabbit is a person or a group?
Excuse me?
Well, there are people who say that it might as well be a group instead of just a person.
It can be just a group, and it can also be just a symbol. Everyone using Alice Rabbit moniker could be doing as if a way... Wow, this really got away from me. Could be doing so as a way of staying anonymous while projecting clear intent. I doubt it, though.
Why?
Alice Rabbit's actions are too consistent. It can't be a group. And if it's a group, it's most likely coordinated by just one person. Everything seems to fit an agenda. The attacks are too consistent and use similar methods.
Really?
I guess it can be hard for most people to notice beyond the consistent usage of the same Bonnie avatar. But the way the attacks are executed is always in the same vein. Not that it makes it easier to track, actually. Tracks only get dimmer and dimmer with each attack.
And so you came to check on what might be left behind from the last hacking job.
A pilgrimage of sorts, if you will. Say, would you mind giving me a Zen star?
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here.
As nasty as I remember.
So, what have you found? Can you share?
Sure, why the hell not? I'm in a good mood. Well, whoever Alice Rabbit is, or they spent a lot of time planting seeds all over the city.
Seeds?
There's traces of the video being streamed up to 23 different locations. All of them routers of different brands that blew up after the transmission. Every one of them using different ISPs, some even using internet providers from outside the city. There's even traces of programs that hacked into devices, giving us the means to access a network for as long as the broadcast lasted. Apparently, Alice Rabbit also accessed devices early to make sure they'd be turned on at the right time.
Well, the only thing without the transmission was my old CRT, so yeah.
Quite the craftsmanship, let me tell you. Left no trace whatsoever of where anything came from. Those two men are fighting each other very... The man in the blue is not winning this fight. Even if you look at the metadata in the leaked files left on all the devices after the transmission ended, there's nothing.
Perfect crime, then?
Not perfect. Compared to other attacks, like the first leaks that started riots around here, this one is sloppy. More specifically, the means of destroying evidence wasn't as effective as other occasions. But thanks to the commotion at the bank, and the attempts to investigate further were curbed by the madness that followed.
I see.
Well, I must keep moving. Oh, yeah. Name's Tomcat, by the way.
Nice meeting you. Huh, the registry cleared up too. Well, I guess that's it for today. Okay, let's see if I remember how to make it. It was 1, 1, 2, 3, 5? How would I fucking do it? But now we just reset and make a beer.
So it's... Why would you know to do that?
Yeah, I don't know. There we go. A different breed of cat.
Oh boy. Excuse me. Is this the Rad Sheba bar? Hello?
Somebody fell for that one. Yeah, but we prefer to call it Valhalla. What can I get you?
Let's try the Sugar Rush.
Certainly. Let's get her a Sugar Rush. 1, 2, 1, all mixed. Here.
Thanks.
You don't look like you're from around here, miss.
Call me Jess. I'm from Neo San Francisco, actually. I came here to see the mega Christmas I hear so much about.
I've always wondered why it's called Neo San Francisco. Is it like Neo Tijuana, or is it more like New Mexico?
Wait, there's a New Mexico? Still, that's a good question. What tipped you off that I'm not from around here?
And the fact that you're a hybrid.
Really? I thought Glitch City was the world's genetic engineering mecca. Every time you hear about a breakthrough in genetic engineering, it most likely came from here.
That's true. That's all true. If you have the money. Glitch City has some awesome advances, but many of them are gated behind giant walls of cash. Like genetic modifications or prosthetics.
Is it really that bad?
Let's say I wanted a treatment to change my hair color to yellow and my eyes to amber. Simple stuff, 2 shots. But just for the hair, I need to save minimum wage paychecks for 10 years.
Oh my god.
Not only that, insurers still refuse to cover genetic modifications, even the medical ones.
Weird. I mean, nowadays, genetic modifications are pretty common everywhere else.
I don't understand much about it myself. I think the exorbitant import fees levied by the city are a deciding factor in the whole pricing situation. Or maybe it has to do with how devaluated our currency is. Or maybe it's both those things and then some.
I see.
Oh, look at me rambling. Can I get you anything else?
Let's try the Brantini.
Brantini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1. All Asian mix. Here.
Thanks.
It's interesting though. Hybrids are well received around here. It might have something to do with hybrids usually having lots of money. I guess it could be an example of the higher classes establishing beauty standards or something.
It will make me a more likely target for mugging then.
Everyone's a likely target for mugging. You just gotta be more than the rest. You do well to remain vigilant anyways.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, mind if I ask something?
Go ahead, no problem.
Are cat boomers hybrids?
Nah, I don't think so. While there's a genetic modification going on, it's more akin to being born with 6 fingers. The side effect of a treatment, if you will.
Really? Because there seem to be countries where cat boomers are considered hybrids.
True, but think about it for a second. Let's say you got a treatment for a skin condition, the side effect was getting scaly skin. There's hybrids with scales of skin, but your skin's a side effect. The scales might just be dead skin. Even if legally the scaly skin could make you a hybrid, you're not one necessarily. Even if it's a law, laws can be wrong too.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry about asking so many things.
Oh, I don't mind. I guess you really don't see many hybrids around, huh? Oh, right. You give me directions to the Artemis Will Mall?
Sure, let me grab a piece of paper. Let's see. Turn right. You see a frat house. And here you are.
Thanks a lot. Goodbye.
Please come again.
All done?
Now, I'm curious about something. If I do this, I don't think we ever looked at this game without the scan lines on.
Oh, God.
Ew, I do not like this game.
She's so clear. But no, I think I prefer them on.
Yeah, like
weirdly,
you think
it fits the aesthetic more.
Yeah, because like this game is very much aping on like the PC, like PC Engine. I don't remember what the exact fucking thing, but like it's part of the look.
I remember we were talking about it. Yeah,
yeah, like the scan lines just complete the look. It just looks
like it looks nice,
clean, too smooth.
Also looks brighter.
Yeah, well that's that.
I guess the filter's off. So yeah,
scan lines is definitely the fucking move. So we'll just save. Like I have to go through the sad end again, though, to re-get to New Game Plus again. Oh, but yeah, so that's going to, let me just exit out and get back to the title screen. And I won't keep it for any longer than it is. And we talked about this game for like 20 minutes or something like that before we ended the last episode.
We sure did. Closing thoughts.
Yeah, but that's going to finally put a wrap on this whole series.
Fuck that.
I'm glad that you read that stuff on the wiki as I was just going through the game, because getting all that extra Ingram stuff was really good.
That was surprisingly like one of my favorite parts of this whole experience.
Yeah, it's like because like you would have never guessed it. Just like, yeah, that guy's a dickhead and he's got some kind of troubled past. But like, yeah, learning more about that, it just feels so cool, and like it's just in a way that you would never expect it to. Because like you don't get any hints about that. You just have to be like, oh, let me just like serve random drink and see what happens in order to like get that.
It felt like a more complete experience because everyone else got flushed out, even like Jamie a little bit, like just kind of telling more about what he does. But like Ingram was the only one that was always just kind of static.
Yeah, and so like, that's interesting too, because like by serving Ingram what he asked for, that's how you learn more about Jamie, like a little bit.
Yeah.
But like serving him the sweet drinks, you learn more about Ingram. And likewise, if you make those special drinks, because I don't remember who would show up normally. I don't remember who would show up. I feel like that may have been the day where like, wow, that was really short, because like it was just Stella, then it ended. I think I don't remember, but like,
oh yeah, that's right.
But like otherwise, it's like, yeah, like if you serve those secret clients, which you wouldn't do in a normal playthrough anyways, like you don't get like the ending to Kim's story.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting, like the way it's like it's like, okay, because like Mike asked me if this was replayable when I was telling him that we beat it.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I definitely like now after playing the extra stuff we just did, it is so replayable for that stuff.
Well, I mean, you can. There's at least 2 to get all of the endings and whatnot, and then like you can just kind of dick around and see what other dialogue options you might end up getting just by serving the quote unquote wrong drinks or something different than you did beforehand and stuff. And like obviously with Ingram, sweet was the right call. So like, who knows if there's other things that haven't even been figured out yet.
Yeah,
you know. I mean, these people are pretty crafty with how they made their game. More crafty than I thought they were going to be.
Yes.
So, I am, I said it to you in Snapchat earlier, I am in a odd state of grieving that we will be done with this. However, as another Snapchat, the night that we wrapped the good ending, I literally went and bought this on the Switch so I could have it. So, I'm not done with this game. I don't think you're done with this game.
Yeah, no, like I said, I have it on PS4. I'm gonna go get all the trophies on it.
But yeah, as of tonight, we are done with this game.
Yes.
Very sadly. So, I've said it before. I'll say it again, just as one more tip off to the series. I thank you so much for showing this to me.
Yes, and I thank you so much for being here, being a good sport.
Absolutely, and reading. I just fallen in love with these characters, and this feels like, in our 10 plus years of stuff we've done, this feels like the best thing we've done.
Yes, and that's a great feeling.
I think that's why it feels so bad to leave it behind, in a sense, because it's like I gun to my head, this is the best thing we've done, which is hilarious because we've put a lot more effort into other things. But it's almost like the dread of like, oh, where do we go from here?
Yeah,
is life bullshit after Valhalla? Like, what do I do?
But also, you got to think, just to cut into your thought here, like sure, we may have put more effort into like producing like some of the later Gary's One antics, per se, like with like doing the skits, but what this had was the heart into it. Like we really got like attached and involved with like this world and these characters. So like we were having a lot more fun in that sense, which I think shows.
Yeah.
And like that's why I feel like we feel that way about this, because like it feels special. Like not just like we think this game's special, but like it just became so much more, so to speak, This
had a lot going for it without us.
Wait, there's one more thing we have to do.
What?
Yes, there's one more thing we have to do before this series actually closes for good, and that is discuss and tier list out the patrons of the bar. This is gonna be like really hard though. It's gonna be like me doing the Persona tier lists, the Persona dancing soundtracks. I feel like.
Well, here's the thing: everyone's an S except for like two or three people. Frankly.
Okay, well, we're gonna start with, I guess this is in alphabetical order. Alma, what are we thinking?
First of all, I can only see, is it S, A, B, C, D?
Oh yeah,
because the colors kind of fade for me.
Yeah, the text is, I don't know why it's so hard to see. Yeah, it is S, A, B, C, D.
Okay, Alma. A for me.
Feeling A? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
not one of my favorite characters, but like a very good character.
I feel like she's probably gonna be in the top tier of A. What are we thinking about Anna?
B.
Yeah, I would definitely go probably like mid low B somewhere.
Like one of the most important characters,
yes.
But just like not. It's one of those like nothing to write home about.
Yeah, because okay, like do we take into account the Anna extra, like that whole thing, because like that maybe bumps up a little bit, like getting a little bit more like shit, but but still, it's still B. I think still B.
High B, low A. Yeah, I could be on either end of that spectrum.
Okay, now what do you think about Art?
Art C.
Okay, I'm glad you said it, because I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking he was C.
Not in the game very much, and when he is, he's just, I don't know, he's kind of there.
Yeah, like he plays a slightly important role between Stella and Sei, like trying to like help look for Sei, but yeah, otherwise it's just a Seinfeld reference.
Yeah, which is funny, but
okay, now Betty.
S tier.
Okay, your own S tier?
Hilarious drunk, hilarious sober.
Yeah, because
one of the more frequent members that shows up also.
Yeah, because I would definitely maybe put her in A tier, but I will defer to your S tier ranking, because she is funny. I mean, especially like not even taking into account you doing the Master Pain voice.
I was gonna say, outside of me doing the stupid voice, I think she's genuinely a funny character. Like she's just like bizarre and like very extroverted
aggressive.
And yeah, very aggressive.
Okay, Brian.
D.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
Boo, in it for 5 minutes, makes poor decisions.
Yes, in it for 5. Like they should have the dude that he was on the call with that lagged out. He'd probably be in C at least.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Dana, S tier.
Obvious S tier. What more to say about Dana Zane than I've already said about one of my favorite people of all time?
Yeah, I mean, she references like 17 wrestlers all at once.
Holy shit.
Okay,
yeah,
now
she's the best.
What do you think about Deal?
B?
Okay, yes, I was thinking the same thing. Above or behind Anna?
Behind?
Yeah, like, okay, like during the prologue, I would say like prologue Deal, like, okay, yeah, put that guy like above Anna here. But
Game Deal is kind of bland.
Yeah, he basically, like, I don't want to say like, oh, he only serves this purpose, but like he essentially just serves to be like, I guess the yin to Betty's yang.
Yeah, a sounding board for Betty.
And like, you know, I'm kind of sad there was not an ending for those two to unlock, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe like, you know, just Deal going a date with that Laura girl? Like what happens there?
Right.
Or, you know, is...
Well, especially
go
because they were in more often than like a lot of these people.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, maybe Betty is like, you know what, fuck it, like I'm just gonna put a ring on this guy because I'm afraid he's gonna leave me if he goes with Laura. But okay.
And you know what's weird is that I've seen Betty and Deal on alternate covers for the soundtrack to this game.
Oh yeah, there is quite a few soundtracks. I haven't looked at like all the covers, I don't think, but
yeah, they're on like 2 of them.
I'll have to look at that later.
Yeah.
Okay, now Donovan D. Dawson.
Okay, so maybe an odd placing, but A.
Yeah, I'd say I put him in like low A. Like he's funny when he's there.
Yeah,
like he kind of like
a son of a bitch.
He kind of like goes into like straight asshole territory, which is why he wouldn't be like higher in A. But like those first few visits, when he's just so crass and, you know, a chauvinistic bastard, it's very funny.
It's funny how terrible he is.
Yes, yeah, it's great how terrible it is. Although I'm kind of curious because like when we were doing all that recording there, and I was mentioning, you know, Navax and I was reading trivia, which I may have cut to some of these things. I don't know yet. But
oh yeah,
there was an interesting like him quitting the augmented eye type thing. So I'm curious about that.
Oh yeah. If you get him drunk on the first day, I think is what it said.
Okay, now Dorothy S, but where?
In front of Betty, behind Dana. Yeah.
I fucking love Dorothy. Like
Dorothy is the best.
It's funny because like I was telling this to my coworker when I was, you know, gushing about this game when we were listening to the soundtrack, doing inventory on Tuesday, as we record this on Wednesday, June 5th. But like, there's kind of like a controversy about Dorothy, and like I think we've talked about it a little bit on the recordings. Yeah. But like, you're not supposed to be like, oh yeah, haha, Dorothy looks like a kid, she's a sex worker. Like, you're not supposed to be like fine with that. It's supposed to be weird and like not okay, but like it's just so normalized in the society. But Dorothy is just fucking hilarious. She's adorable. And she has like so many great moments attached to her. Like the last but not least, her fucking pouring the drink on her head to feel real.
Oh my.
To feel something.
Yeah.
But like, cause yeah, like I think she's the first one we see like actually like super expressive like animations with her sprites. Like when she starts fucking having the hilariously giant like
and
tears.
almost doing the that too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, like her getting like fucking horned up when Alma's explaining hacking. Like Dorothy is just such a fucking like fun character. Like how can you, if you don't like Dorothy, I think you're probably just a closet murderer and you're going to be arrested in the next 7 years.
I started the series being like the first couple episodes being like, oh, okay, Dorothy, and then by the end, like, all right, I'm all in.
Especially like there's like so much to her too. Like when you start learning about like, you know, like her connections to Anna. And like, you know, how she's like afraid to go visit her, you know, her guardian, her mom. She won't call her mom.
Yeah. She ends up being a very deep character after all.
And then this bitch can go to D. Maybe ahead of Brian because she's the one who can see Anna, and that makes it creepy.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. That's all right.
All right. What about our 4-ball here?
S in front of Betty, behind
Dorothy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, live 4 reaction is always going to be funny.
Yeah.
Your 4 voice alone makes putting the S tier in here okay.
Thank you.
This is so great.
All right.
Gabby. Where do we put Gabby?
B.
Because like I'm like, can I put her in A? Just because I feel like, but like at the same time, it's like she's very important. Oh yeah, where are we putting her in B? Above Anna?
Highest B. I'm not even sure. Like, I'm trying to think about each of these characters critically, not just like, oh, do I like them? Like, also thinking of like, what's their impact? Like,
I mean, if we're talking
I guess
impact, it would have to be S tier, but
it would have to be S tier. Yeah, but I mean, like, it doesn't matter if they're in the game, you know, every day or not, I guess. But also, just like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. I like Gabby, but she's not my favorite.
Yeah, like she's super important.
And
to the
she's only
story.
relevant at the end of the story, and then once kind of in the middle.
Yeah. I saw some, like, I was like looking at a Reddit thread, and like someone was just like fucking, like, they hated Gabby because of just like her outburst at Jill, and it's like, bro, are you fucking stupid? And also you're mad, you're literally mad at a fucking fictional kid.
Yeah, get over it.
Gillian.
S tier, in front of Betty, behind 4.
I fucking love my potential terrorist coworker.
He's my boy, and I'm not gonna hear any shit about him looking like a John. He looks like a Gil.
That John face guy who fucks.
He's a fuck boy.
He got humbled by Dana Zane.
He got, like, his back got broken. She put him in the camel clutch and made him humble.
Now, wow, okay, so especially after what we just did, where are we putting Ingram?
I was gonna say Ingram first run would have been a C. Ingram second run, B.
Okay, where in B?
In front of Anna.
Yeah, like just,
I think that seems right.
Because, like, you know, it's like, yeah, haha, Ingram's funny, like, just angry, fucking, just kind of guy, very crass, just like, like, I hate you, fuck you. But yeah, especially like that second time, like, you learn like why he must feel that way too, like with like learning about like his past with like his daughter dying, like we knew his daughter was dead. Just from like the hints dropped from like him saying he runs some girl to, or you know, runs someone to act like his daughter, and then Dorothy saying that
between the lines.
But like learning that, like learning the reasons why, it's like, damn, like, okay, like, yeah, I'd be a bit of a prick too, I think.
I think so.
Now, Jamie.
C?
I'm gonna above art.
Above, yeah.
Yeah, there's at least more depth to Jamie. I like how. I guess I'm gonna say, like, of course, nonchalant, because he is an assassin, so no shit, it's nonchalant.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, otherwise, like, not super duper impactful. Maybe if Gillian was the main character, maybe we'd have him higher, right?
Right, yeah, because there'd be more to do with him probably, but ultimately not a lot going on there.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, just, you know, in case we didn't make it clear, like, we love all of these characters, so like.
Oh yeah, which kind of makes it difficult to assign them to lower. Oh yeah, like, well, especially the characters that just showed up, like, you know, fuck them. They were just like secret characters anyway.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that, but I don't know, like, as far as like the regulars, quote unquote, like Jamie's interesting. He has some really like neat insight on things, but like not like super like, man, I remember Jamie. Like, he's not like the first one you think of when you think of like characters in Valhalla.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, now this was Jess. Yeah.
Jess, D, low impact, nothing really to do with anything.
Yeah,
that's for me anyway.
Yeah,
in front of Brian.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, doesn't have the I see dead people vibe. Yeah, I mean, really, like, whatever. It's, you know, it's a cameo character. Three of those. I think one of them is clearly the best of the three, but we'll get there. Jill, where are we putting Jill?
Obviously S.
Behind Dorothy or ahead of Dorothy?
Ahead of Dorothy, I think.
Like, you know, as I don't remember if I said it on the recording or if it was just something, but like it's this game at the end of the day is about Jill getting a letter, and then the game ends after Jill opens the letter and like reads it. But like, just the way we go from just coming into like the window of Jill's life, which, I mean, we talked about this also the last episode, so like I'm just gonna be like retreading a few things real quick, but we come into the window of Jill over here, just we're just Jill, and like there's these people here, but just the way that she begins to open up to the people around her in a more kind of big way, as opposed to just being like, oh, it's kind of a bit of a crush on her boss, and like she teases her coworker, and like, oh, you know, she's friends with like a sex worker type thing, but you know, as the story starts to get a bit more involved and the whole Lenore incident happens, and you know, everyone kind of starts rallying to support her a bit, like even people like Virilio, to a degree, like giving her just like hey, like don't do that, like don't beat yourself up that much, because like you're just gonna like be miserable because of it, like doing that so much, stuff like that. Like, and then the way that like people like Stella and Say, just the way that like everyone kind of makes Jill open up, I think is just really great. And just the way that her character expands. Let me rephrase that. I have an inflation fetish. The way that Jill's character progresses in her arc, I think is just really good. You say things that are more smart now, please.
That would have been weird. Never mind. No, I think you nailed it on the head. I mean, she, most of the time a protagonist in the game is supposed to be just like a sounding board for you as the person, but instead they gave Jill more of a meaningful progression. And what's kind of interesting is that Jill starts in one place, is broken in the middle of the game, but ultimately finds herself in the same place as she started, but in a better version of it, because she got that closure. So it's not a lifetime story about like change and like how the world is better after you get forgiveness or whatever. It's just that this game really personifies that, man, life is life, and sometimes it's great and sometimes it fucking sucks dick. And this week for Jill kind of sucked dick, but at the end of it, like, that fade to white, you don't need to see the rest of it, because it is what it is going forward. But she's not alone anymore. And that was really the thing that she didn't have at the beginning. She was kind of alone, even though she had these friends. And now with Gabby, she has some semblance of, not only her past back together, but an idea of what a future could kind of be, because she even says to Anna, like, not only is this like my ex-girlfriend's little sister, she's kind of like my daughter, in a way. And I think she's one of the finest protagonists in games ever for me. Like, this game left a really big impact on how I look at other characters and stuff now, and I think she's one of the best written protagonists, and definitely one of the best arcs, because you don't need an explosive like gun battle betrayal arc to make someone interesting. So like, Jill is interesting on her own, with flaws and all, and that game spends plenty of time talking about that, how she's not perfect and all that. So no, I love her quite a bit. I think I like Dana just a little more because Dana is just so Dana.
Yes, she's too Dana.
She's too Dana.
Yeah, like Jill is kind of like the straight man in that situation, whereas like Dana is just the one, doing wacky shit all the fucking time, which is why we love Dana. But like you need that straight man.
Oh yeah, they would make, if they were a couple, they would be a power couple for sure. There'd be no
that apartment complex would be coming down immediately the first time they hit the sack together. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. I'm harder than Chinese algebra, so we need to move on.
All right. So what do we think about Kim?
Kim, B or C? I can't really make up my mind.
Yeah, I would go.
It has a very interesting part of the story with the whole, Dana saving her bit. But like overall, with the whole augmented eye quitting thing, so like maybe low B. Yeah,
because I was gonna say like if it was just like the first day and like how she acted there, I'd say C. I don't think I'd put her above Deal, just because Deal is dealing with horizontal mambos with 7-year-olds. But
he's not fucking children.
But yeah, just I think what makes Kim's thing so great is just like the way she comes back into the story, and I mentioned this as we were playing, of course, but the way like her situation mirrors Jill's and how she's handling it versus how Jill handles it. I mean, even that's the thing, right? Like at the end of the day, Jill technically got her second chance because she made amends with Gabby, and like they decided to celebrate Lenore's life and like move on that way.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Kim, who was going to not have a second chance, got one thanks to Dana, and started picking up her life and doing the things she wanted to do. She got her freedom, but she did it in a much more constructive way compared to what Jill did after she left. But then again, as I said, it's very understandable why Jill left the situation, but we're not talking about Jill anymore. But yes, I think that I think that Kim definitely kind of redeemed herself in the story.
They have a very, I'm going to call it a parallel inverse of each other, their stories, which I think Kim's probably much more important to the story than maybe we even give her credit for. But yeah, that's such a fascinating thing to see how they kind of are the same but different in a way. Like, and you nailed it on the head. Their paths to happiness were so close, but by opposite means.
Okay.
Anyways,
Kira Miki.
I don't know.
Yeah, like,
because I'm trying to separate like my funny voice, like how much do I actually like the character?
Yeah, because like I don't want to say like a nothing character. It's definitely like a fun character.
It's a something character, but
it's just, yeah, like part of me kind of like feels like low B or
high
C.
C.
Yeah, like okay, everything in
front of Jamie.
Above, yeah, please. Because I mean, hey, these two did not sign a glass for me and make a nice conversation piece to make me friends with Stella
or dedicate an entire concert to you.
At least one particular song, at the very least. Yeah, Jamie did not give me concerts to a Kira Miki concert. Art Vondelay did not give me concerts to a Kira Miki concert, but Kira Miki gave me tickets to a Kira Miki concert that was sold out.
There, you got it. Yeah.
Any other thoughts, or do we just move on to Jess? Or Lexi?
No, we're moving on to Jess.
Lexi.
Oh, yeah, Lexi.
Okay, so
not in D category, I'd say in front of Art Vondelay.
Yes, in front of Art Vondelay, because what carries Lexi, besides I think she was just the best of the three, generally speaking, what carries her is that she dated Dana Zane for a week.
That's impressive.
She knows Dana Zane on a personal and
vaginal level.
Yeah, vaginal level. So, I mean, like, I'm just saying, but what's that? But yes,
I'm not saying, but I'm saying.
Definitely the best of the three secret characters that we just saw, for just a multitude of reasons, and that's not even because I voiced. However, characters I did voice, Mario, also kind of a low impact character.
I would say another C character. But I'm not sure. I don't know if lowest, maybe in front of Art Vondelay.
Yeah, he did give Dana Zane a package with a giant wiener.
Oh, put him in front of Lex.
But she says being Lex.
Oh, you're so right about that.
I mean, okay,
right, this is good. I like it. No, I like it.
Yeah, because Mario has a very like in-out kind of like impact. I don't want to say impact, but like I think
doesn't really impact, but was kind of funny in his mannerisms. And
I'm a biker. I have to be tough. Oh wait, no, I'm actually I'm gay. I like dudes, as he said to Dorothy. I don't swing that way. I like dudes. I love dudes. But yeah, I don't know. Just a fun, Akira jacket dude, and a fun little, just hey, this guy's here. Something different.
True.
Now, what do we think about Nacho?
Nacho D.
Above the little one?
Behind. Maybe a controversial, but I don't know. I just didn't. I mean, Nacho's in it like what, twice?
Yeah, Nacho's in like twice. More than this lady, but like I said, this lady can see Anna, which makes her slightly more interesting.
How are we gonna have only 2 Shibas when there were how many dogs in the?
Thank God we do not have all those dogs. Unless like
because you can just start
on them.
You could just start ranking them by names like Dragon Fucker, S tier,
Tortilla Pope,
the devil, bastard, Satan's helper, big cock bastard. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so Norma,
C somewhere.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Okay, behind or in front of Jamie?
Behind.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah,
again, not a throwaway. Just was there a couple of times. Was just really there for like.
Was there to kind of like first off set up the whole thing, like, oh, like is this just a fucking like, because you had Norma and then Gabby comes in, it's like, oh great, like is this like becoming a fad now? Like was Alma right?
Yeah, it was like a fake out when Gabby came in. Yeah.
But because like, I'm trying to like quickly remember. I should remember, see how I've just fucking played through this game like 19 times in a row. But yeah, I mean just another character who like Jill, our lovely protagonist, sends on the right path, so to speak.
Yeah. Another like a lot of these people are just like the people only come in once or twice. It's just like Jill touches their lives, and then if everything else is done correctly, you get to reap the rewards or see how that all plays out eventually, which is super cool.
Okay, now Rad Sheba.
A in front of Donovan. I fucking love Rad Sheba.
but I'm not going to pet him. Definitely not.
No, no pets. Nails are too thin.
That's great. How do you dig when your nails are that thin? We use shovels. You guys are weird. Okay, now this is where things are going to start getting tough. Very lopsided. Say.
Yep.
Where are we putting say?
B.
B?
I think so. High B, like in front of Ingram, I think.
Because I was going to put her. Gabby. I was going to put her in A.
Oh, thoughts.
Okay, let me just put it right down here. So,
I could be. I'm not really sure. I was thinking high B, low A.
Yeah. So I was thinking, even like, I could try to argue for in front of Rad-Shiva, but at the very least in front of Donovan.
I think you could argue in front of both, frankly.
Because so I'm just gonna put it here for now, but yeah, I will move. But just to
say has a lot of emotional impact, not only on the story but on Jill specifically, and is one of the more interesting characters because of how like dynamic she is. Because she's like, oh, I'm not an idiot, but you know,
yes,
she's very strong and intelligent, but she's very meek in a way.
Yeah, like I loved how layered Sei was, which I guess can also kind of go for Stella, but not nearly as much because we learned so much more about Sei. Because at first, it's just like, oh, like, you know, like, because what we first see Sei after Stella comes in the bar and is ordering in fucking
cryptic metaphors and things,
cryptics, and Sei's just like, you can just ask for the drink, and just like the way that even throughout 90% of the game, just her like boundless optimism to a fault almost, her optimism, and it's just the way that like we see her and we're like, oh, like she's really silly. She's kind of like, I even said like, oh, like she's so like stupid, like not like, you know, like not like mean, but like, you know, like, oh, that silly Sei. Yeah. But then to learn that she actually did have some kind of learning disability.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Which then makes everything else make so much more sense, and then just the fact that like she is so like interested in like the you know the Lilum parts of her, that she was like, oh, like you have a DNA reading tongue and you have bullet fingers.
Yeah.
But then just going from that to the bank incident, and then
having to watch her break and
because like just like the way the universe is too, with like, you know, Jill has like the BTC liver implant so she can drink more without getting drunk as fast, and like Sei has the trauma suppressors for PTSD, but like even like considering that stuff, like just the way, especially like, the way that I looked at it was like, you know, she comes in, Jill, you know, tries to help her, and then just like the very like next fucking day after the whole Gabby thing, like 2 days later, like just I don't know. I think my whole thing is I just love the way that I guess you can see the friendship kind of really start to play out between those three. And I just think that, I don't know, Sei was just always one of my favorites to see come in the bar, regardless of if she was in White Knight armor or bandaged up and horrifically depressed and scared of life.
You know, this is true. And they're all of their conversations, like none of their conversations were ever like stupid, quote unquote. Like some of the conversations with other characters you could mark down as like throwaway, you know, just whatever. But there was usually there's something either profound or like something that connected back to the meaning or the actual story at play. So yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with B.
Yeah, I was like genuinely shocked when you said B. I was like, what the fuck?
My gut reaction was B, but I hadn't really thought of it.
Now,
this one may be controversial.
Definitely not above Sei. Definitely not. Like, okay, like, yeah, of course. I mean, let me just fucking hit the hubba.
Please do
it. You know, love Stella, but
I put me in S and I'll suck your dick.
Like, I think to a degree, like they are a bit of a package deal, but I would argue maybe the Shiba in front of Stella.
I think that's right,
because Stella is an interesting character, and I'd say you learn most of the interesting things about Stella through Sei. Yeah. You know, about like all the like, you know, how she loves Christmas, things like that, and just like the inner workings of like the Zaibatsu Corp or whatever, like Stella has, like her family. But I mean, like Stella herself is still a very fun character. It was
yeah.
like I said, it was always these two are some of my favorite to see come into the bar, especially when they're together, because I just love their banter with Jill, and I love learning about them. Stella going to a fucking, kind of poor neighborhood's kids park in a dress in the mud, like stuff like that's funny, right? But again, another thing that you learn from Say, but I don't know.
And how clearly heartbroken she is when she can't find Say after the bank incident and everything. Like, she goes from a character that's just like, oh, blasé about, whatever, and kind of silly, and all to like, serious mom mode. Trying to find her, and then when Say eventually found her, hit her and all that. Yeah.
I think just the way to like how she cares so much, as we're saying, for Say. And also just how caring she is in general, because literally she comes in the bar the first time, speaks in cryptics, and then she learns that we, have like a beer can collection, and then she comes in the literal next day just to stop in and give us a gift.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
And it's just, I don't know, like I said, love Stella, but, just not as good as her heterosexual life partner Say. And she's got a little list of people in front of her. But, okay, streaming Chan.
B.
Okay,
she's obnoxious, but she's fun. I would say in front of Anna.
In front of Anna?
Yeah, in front of Anna behind Ingram. She's just fun.
Yeah,
it's stupid fun. It's always a good time when she comes in, I think.
Yeah, I was really glad that during that last time she came in, Jill was like, don't you have like a sponsor to plug? Like, that fucking story was hilarious.
Yeah.
Just the paper cuts on his dick are more than payback enough. Very good. Okay, Taylor.
C. I like Taylor a lot, and I especially loved your voice for Taylor.
Because it's on the other side of Art. What are you thinking for me?
In front of Art. Fuck Art.
Yeah.
You're a bad fart away from being in fucking D.
Speaking of characters in D, Tomcat.
Oh, Tomcat. Yeah, D is great. Yeah. In front of Brian.
Okay. Really nothing to say. I mean, maybe if we played Read Only Memories 2064, we'd have more to say about all three of those characters, and Lexi would still probably be on top.
Oh, absolutely.
This lady who came in with the Lilum.
Oh, in front of Brian?
Oh, yeah, in front of Brian, just for the sole fact that her friend got bodied by a fucking vending machine because he preferred 80s R&B.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Are they asking about 80s R&B?
Data. That fucking call out, which is so funny. Okay, now, last but not least, Virilio.
This is a difficult one because I almost feel like Virgilio's an S in a weird way, but I feel like maybe like the lowest end of A.
Yeah, I'm thinking in front of or behind
or highest
Donovan.
B. I'm not sure. Because let's think about it. Like, Virgilio is like ends up being a pretty prominent character, especially because he's in one of the endings and stuff.
Yeah, okay,
and has a very, very interesting story that's connected to two of our other favorite A's.
Yeah, because you first meet Virilio, and like that's when shit starts. Like that's when tensions start rising, and things are like, man, what the fuck's going on? And just the way that he acts, which we learn why he acts like he does, but just the way he acts, like what the fuck is going on with this game? Like things are just getting so weird. Of course,
his appearance is like a weird omen to things that are coming.
Yeah. And you're just like, it's like, oh, I want like 17, and then like all this fucking weird ass orders. But yeah, like as I mentioned, I don't remember if it was just during this tier list or whatever, because we fucking keep yammering. But after everything happens with Lenore, and Jill's just like in self fucking misery, fucking hates everything. And it's just like, can't you just fucking order like a normal human? And like even after all of that, Virilio still takes the time to like give Jill some like heartful advice.
Yeah.
And then because we're like, man, like why the fuck does like everyone like recognize Virilio? And then when we find out that the reason that Say and Stella know of him is because he's the one who fucking saved them from being attacked, even though Stella lost her eye. But like he saved them, and was like wrongfully accused of attacking them or whatever because, you know, a cover up. Yeah, like I think for real kind of earns his play coins.
I think so. I think in front of Dawson, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Because at a point, as much as I'd be like, oh, great, this fucking guy. I mean, look, all I'm saying is that, like I said, start of the game, dude, funny. End of the game, like, everyone here on this list is going to stand in front of Kiramiki to beat the shit out of this guy if he tries to fucking sexually harass her anymore.
Yeah, I forgot he did that. Do we like this list?
I mean, honestly, I think
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that, I mean, besides the fact it's like so fucking even, which, you know, whatever.
Well, I thought it would be very disproportionate, but I'm kind of pleased that we have such an even breakout.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
look,
I kind of thought, like,
you can't see me pointing, but look, Art Vondelay's fucking it all up.
Yeah, I know, right? And he'd fuck it up wherever he went.
Beat George Costanza somewhere else.
But okay, yeah, I mean, hey, you know, hey, if you have any thoughts and opinions, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. Maybe I'll hard react them or something, or maybe I'll be like, oh, great, a fucking comment, and then just be angry about it.
I will do both.
But I mean, this is the definitive TrientAndNova Valhalla patron tier list.
The patron tier list.
Well, I mean, most of these guys are patrons.
Oh, the bar patron.
Yeah.
I was like, we got a Patreon since when? You're making hundreds of dollars.
Okay,
this dried up prick will never know.
This is finally, actually, for real, now the end of Valhalla. Because I may have forgot that we were supposed to do this. We were so engrossed in the Ingram story and all that shit. So, whoops. Sincerely, thank you for watching this series if you did. I hope that you also came out of this, if you've never seen this game before, I hope that you stopped and then played it and then came back and watched this.
Oh, absolutely.
Or if you have played it before.
Go buy this game.
Yes, go buy this game and buy the soundtrack. They're linked in every episode. But yeah, I mean, damn, what a great game. But yes, until the next project, I'm Trientia.
I'm sad.
And we'll never be the same.